It's June 26th, a nice Wednesday afternoon, and I can't wait to record the Season 2 finale.
Oh yeah, and release it tomorrow.
And release it tomorrow for the Undercast Season 2. The season finale.
Yeah.
Wait. What the hell?
Oh no!
What's going on?
I feel all tingly and weird.
Me too.
Whoa! Where are we? Oh no!
Oh no!
Everything's all
Wait.
dirty and my facial hair has grown. Oh no!
What's the date? Check the date.
Oh, let me check the date. Noah.
Check the time and the date.
Wait. Oh no! We've been transported to Wednesday, August 21st. That's
man.
2 months in the future!
This totally isn't an excuse for not recording an episode in 2 months.
What happened? There must be sinister forces out there coming upon us with ill intent.
We have to discover this, but for now we have to record the Season 2 finale. Let's go, everybody.
I crumble completely when you cry. It seems like once again you had to greet me with goodbye.
Okay.
Hi, guys!
I think every podcast is open with me laughing. Because I can't handle retarded cold openings.
That was good. That was well thought out over the course of a minute.
Yeah, Noah was like, alright, so how do we cold open the resurgence of the Undercast?
Well, technically this is a season finale, and then next week we're going to start...
We're
then we're going to start
resurgent.
Season 3.
Then we're going to start Season 3 next week. This is the Season 2 finale. It only took us 2 months. We were on summer vacation.
No, we were time traveling.
We were time traveling.
We
missed all of summer vacation.
Yes, and if you saw us, those were evil duplicate clones put in our place, and that's why if we did something wrong, you should forgive us because it wasn't us. But if we did something right, it was definitely us.
And if you didn't like the haircut that my duplicate got, then it wasn't me.
It was a duplicate.
And now I'm forced to wear that same...
But he's going to get it back.
Haircut. It'll grow back because, it's hair.
Yeah.
So it'll happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to be talking about very in season our favorite and least favorite parts of our schooling career. Some of the best parts, some of the most memorable parts, some of the saddest parts. Some of the most nostalgic parts that we can whip up.
I can only think of good times in school, which is weird because I don't like school. Obviously, I have repressed the memories so that I would not have to remember them in the future.
But wait, why? Why would you repress the memories?
Because it's bad memories.
What, school?
Yeah.
Oh, the bad memories you've had.
Yeah.
So that's why you only remember good ones.
Exactly.
Okay, yo entiendo mi amigo. All right.
Je por employé de un negro través de su calcetín. Calciente.
Is that Spanish? Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to be.
It's not Esperanto?
No, but I could say mi defias vin al gladiatorio batallo.
I challenge you to gladiatorial combat.
Indeed,
I will challenge anybody who... Yeah. Okay, so...
I would, but my clone messed up, and now I'm in a whole knee brace because my duplicate broke my ACL.
All in the minute that we've been back from time traveling, huh?
Yeah.
You've been able to keep that much of a straight face and voice during the duplicates holding us hostage right here, right now, breaking your leg, and you're tearing your ACL.
I'm dying inside.
But he can't expose the pain because we have to keep a good, calm composure for the podcast.
They have guns too.
We're currently enslaved, by the way. They're standing above us with guns right now.
They have signs, and they're telling us to stop, but we're not stopping.
We're not stopping. Okay, we gotta stop. Okay, the gun. He's putting his finger on the gun.
To be fair, they can't do anything, or else they're gonna know we died.
They're gonna know your dad.
What?
I thought you said...
No. They're going to know we died.
Oh, they're going to know we
died.
Yeah. Oh.
Here we are recording.
Okay, so because all they know right now, we could be joking, but we're really not. Yeah, he's really waving the sign right now that says stop talking. So, anyway, in our moment of BDSM getting strapped up to these chairs and Noah's ACL getting broken, why did they break your ACL?
I wish I had an answer for you.
My clone is not as attractive as me in real life. I would like to just put that as the statement. So if you thought I've been unattractive the past 2 months, that's not my fault.
I guess my clone is slightly more attractive than I used to be, as I've just gotten better looking, I believe.
In the 2 months?
Duplicate, yeah.
Wait, how? You look exactly the same.
Lost a bit of weight. I got a nice haircut.
Is that what you've noticed from coming back from time travel?
Yes.
Is you've lost weight?
I've got a nice haircut.
Well, it's like it's lack of haircut and sideburns.
I have very nice.
You're kind of Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
Okay, so now that school is upon us, we would like to share with you some anecdotes from our past. Let's start with the one you mentioned upstairs, which I find very funny, and lots of this kind of stuff would happen last year in junior year. So
Talk
Kyler,
about one meme of the year, right?
yeah, that junior year was one hell of a meme.
Just one hell of a meme. Anyway, continue with the story.
Red Dead 2 came out.
It did. I played the prologue and it didn't get much farther.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it not capture you?
Not really.
Are you just not into video games anymore?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm slowly losing it.
I lost it like 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
You've had video game dysfunction for 3 years?
Yeah.
Haven't been able to, okay.
Haven't been able
to function properly with video games. So, I think you remember a little bit better. You should tell it, because you were reminding me of it and I didn't even remember.
So, it was a crisp morning. I don't know, crisp could go...
Was it spring?
I don't know. But crisp can go for cold or hot.
I'm going to say people would probably more imagine it being cold when you say crisp.
I think of hot more when I say crisp.
Okay.
But it wasn't necessarily hot. I can't remember. But me and Nikayo were, as usual, late for school.
Yeah, okay.
And
like 5 minutes late. Not that bad. We were like an hour.
Yeah, we were like 5 minutes
Not
late.
yet, anyway.
So we're walking... Not yet. So we're walking up to the school. And we see our buddy Kyler walking in the distance. It's hard to miss him because he has bright ginger hair.
Yeah, he's kind of like soulless.
No, he's... Oh, well, gingers have souls. I'm a ginger. You gotta remember that.
You are Auburn. I'm not even gonna...
I was born with burning red hair.
I was born with white hair. Does that mean I have white hair?
Yes, you're
old. Does that
old.
mean I'm a whitey?
Yes. It means you were a whitey at birth.
So I'm Benjamin Button?
Sure.
I'm slowly...
You're aging backwards.
You
look very young for 95.
I'm accelerating really quick. I'll be dead at 21.
Oh.
I'll be an infant at 21.
Infant at 21?
Well, I've looked 14 since I was 14, so...
Okay.
Fair enough. Anyway, Kyler approaches us.
We saw Kyler walking up.
He's got his bright orange beard.
Yes, and he just happened to so be late, too.
Be late?
To so be late, too. So we stop on the steps in front of school.
Yeah.
We're like, Kyler!
Was Mr. James there?
No.
He was not there greeting us?
He was not there, because we were late. And nobody else was outside.
I don't know. I've seen Chris James greet people.
Well, he wasn't there. He wasn't there that time because he didn't stop us.
Okay.
So we're like, Kyler! And Kyler's like, Noah and Nikayo! And this is pretty accurate.
I'd say you got the voices spot on.
Yeah, and we come up and he's like, how's it going, bros?
How's it going, bros?
This kind of...
How's it going, bros?
No, not PewDiePie.
It's Kyler Pie.
Yeah, Kyler. Kyler Y.
Kyler Y.
Kyler Y.
Okay.
But, so we just sit there and we talk for a minute and somehow we get to, hey, you guys want to go for breakfast? We're already late, so what's the harm in being even more late?
I think if I remember correctly, I might have said that, but I'm not 100% sure.
I said someone. I didn't say who.
No, I'm just thinking, and I'm trying to remember the story, because I know exactly. Once you told me about it again, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. So, and I think I was the one who said that. If
so
not,
Kylo claims to be the one to say it.
But Kyler also might have said it.
That's okay.
And then if Kyler didn't, then Noah might have said it as well.
Whoever said it,
so there's three of us.
Said it. Because any of us would have said that in that situation.
I'm going for me because I have a 33% chance of being right.
33 point something.
It's a 0.33, I think.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
So, we leave school.
Yes.
We leave the front of school.
We were there, and then we just left. We went and got breakfast at Taco Bell. So,
best. And we went, of all places.
Yeah, to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Did you just say it right? He just said it right, and I have it on recording.
Yeah, we went to Bach Hotel.
No, that's not what he said.
I don't think okay.
I have it on recording.
It's the evil clones. They're giving me...
Oh, they're doing the right thing in this situation.
They're making me do the right thing.
Yeah.
They're poking me so I don't invert words.
So anyway.
Does that mean you're a clone? Because you seem to be on their side in terms of that.
Well, yes. Sometimes evil is the right way to go.
So you're recognizing that spoonerisms are not evil.
They are. I said spoonerisms are evil.
Okay. Well, let's establish that.
Anyway.
So we went to Taco Bell, and whose car did we take?
Kyler's.
Okay, so we went in Kyler's car. We were 5 feet away from the school door, and then gave up on school already. That is a good representation of us at junior year. Not that we weren't, like, downtrodden by it. I wouldn't say that it oppressed us. It was just that we had better things to be doing, you know? It's like
going to Taco Bell.
Like going to Taco Bell. It's like, why be here when we're already late? When we could be eating
at Taco Bell
and
then be even more late because it doesn't matter at that point.
So we've got a Punnett Square here, right? Be late, go to school. Be late, not go to school, and be eating.
Yes.
Food.
So obviously the correct answer.
We went back to school. Just,
eventually.
Skipping ahead, yeah.
Now, to be fair, we lost track of time.
How long were... I don't know.
We were at Taco Bell for 3 hours.
You're kidding me.
No, we were at Taco Bell for 3 hours.
That's impossible.
Maybe
maybe 2 at most.
No, because
really?
you wanted to miss your math class or whatever you had. So we stayed, and then we just forgot. And we were talking. And we were sitting and eating and talking. Shitting and farting and coming at the same time.
All at the same time.
All at the same time.
So,
in Taco Bell, it makes sense.
I remember we took a IQ test.
Yes.
We took IQ tests in the foyer of Taco Bell while eating breakfast. I don't remember what my IQ was. I don't remember what any of our... I remember Al being mad at Kyler. Like, not mad, but like...
Well, Al was like, Kyler, you gotta be in school.
Kyler, he wasn't mad, it was more like being correct. Kyler, you have to
actually, no, it was more like authoritative, if you ask me.
Okay.
He was being very authoritative with Kyler.
And speaking of authority, I am wearing the new Old Spice Captain scent.
Speaking
it is a deodorant,
of authority...
And it smells very good.
I just got new J's while time traveling.
Oh yeah, and he's wearing new J's.
Like I got retro J's, but they were actually made in the 90s.
Maybe the time travelers.
What?
Maybe the time traveling duplicates that have us in hostage right now. Put them on you while we are unconscious.
Technically, we were the ones time traveling. They just took our place.
Oh, see, I wasn't informed, and I've been here the whole time.
Neither was I.
Then how do you know that they aren't time travelers as well?
There are many things.
And how'd you get the shoes?
There are many things outside of our pay grade.
Okay.
That I decided to break into the pay room and look at, and
now I'm into the pay room.
Now I'm clinically insane.
Oh, because you went to the higher pay grade room.
Yes, and
our IQ couldn't handle it.
And I have a low pay grade.
It was full of Rick and Morty fans.
It was full of Rick and Morty fans.
They were of higher IQ and got paid more than us.
And they explained everything.
Wait a minute, you guys are getting paid? we're not getting paid.
So I'd say, is that collectively one of our best school memories?
No, I just think it's a wonderful school memory. I have way better school memories than that.
Well, tell me what you...
Okay, I have this very, very... Okay. First day of freshman year. You remember the bus ride there, right? Or at least going into it.
Vaguely.
Because we were together.
Safeway.
We were together at the Safeway bus stop. This is before us driving. And we got on the bus together, and I don't remember any of that bus ride. Anyway, we get to school. Don't remember any of that school day, except the end of it. I was in a health class with Liam. Liam and I were crammed into the SPED health class.
Hey.
Because, we're SPED? No. Because I think their other ones were too full and it's a freshman requirement to have one, so they had to stick us in the one with the special needs kids. So, anyway, we're in the special needs class, and it's Liam and I, and Laurel and Nikki. We're the 4 people that I can remember that don't have special needs. Well, I can't speak for
I was going to
Nikki.
say, there are a couple people in that list. Who was all in that list again?
Say 4 of us. Laurel, Nikki, Liam, and myself.
Now, I can't talk for people in that list.
Okay.
But I was also in a special ed class, and I'm special ed.
How?
Because I'm retarded.
Oh, okay. How? Because I'm retarded. So anyway, Liam sat, not across the class from me, but he sat a few seats, the room was separated into 2 sections, and he was in the section in front of me.
And all of a sudden, it became the room where it happens, and there was love at first sight.
There was not love at first sight. He
Liam
hated
and
me.
Mikhail
He did not like
had
me.
the biggest crush on each other.
We never did.
They wanted to finger each other's butts.
Okay, so everybody wanted us to finger each other's butts.
No.
Liam and I didn't want to
I got pictures of them sitting right next to each other.
Okay, but we're not...
Hashtag Liam. Go check out my Instagram, at
From
RebrexBlast.
3 years ago?
Breakfast soup.
I eat breakfast soup.
I don't eat breakfast
I don't eat
soup.
breakfast soup.
I do not eat
Yeah,
breakfast
so
soup.
if you go to Noah's Instagram, you'll see from 3 years ago a picture of Liam and myself on the front of the school.
Looking quite attractive, if I must say.
And everyone in the comments were shipping the hell out of us. Oh my god, it's so adorable! And then you wrote fan art. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Fan fiction.
Fanfic, I'm sorry.
I don't do art.
You can't really write fan art. So
You can't really write fan art.
I'm skipping ahead. So Liam did not like me.
Except he did. But the reason he claims he didn't like you was because he's like, oh, you know, it's like that thing where girls bully the guys that they have crushes on.
Oh my god. No. Okay. We both kind of pissed each other off for like the first day, and
love at first penis touch.
Oh my god. What if we touch tips in this bed health class? I'm just kidding. Unless. What if we kissed in Socratic seminar? So it wasn't until later that day at the going to the front of the school to get picked up by the bus that I realized there's Liam and he's talking to Noah. These two know each other, but this Liam kid doesn't seem to like me. So I walk up to you, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Right. And you were like, whoa, dude. Well, hey, so this is Liam, and Liam, this is Nikayo. And then Olivia came up, and she was like, oh, my God. They would be such a cute couple. And then you're like, oh, my God, they would be. And then you got everyone there, and then you were taking pictures of us. So that's...
It was really hot. That's your favorite?
No, I'm listing very memorable school memories.
Memorable? Okay, so we'll just do memorable school moments, not necessarily...
Some of them may be good, some of them may be bad. Alright, go ahead.
Well, I had French. I took French class for 2 years in a row.
I think I know this
I'm not very good at French. At all. Like, I could say bonjour.
I could say brie le bon vie.
I could say oui, oui, monsieur. And that's what I learned in French.
What I said was a type of cheese.
Oh. And it's not that the teacher was bad, but I just didn't care to learn French. I was in French because a girl I was dating at the time knew French, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna learn French for this girl," and then we broke up. And so
was that
laser
tag, that breakup?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
And then I was in this French class, and I was like, "Did you just vape on our podcast, dude? Did you just vape during our podcast? Did you just vape in the middle of my story, bro?
The clone made me.
Bro!
He put the jewel in my mouth.
All right, we're gonna be right back after a quick interlude. That's not the right word.
There'll be a quick
cutaway segment. All right, the clones are dead. The clones are literally dead. I fingered them in the butthole.
We both slaughtered the clones.
The clones are literally they're hanging from my ceiling fan, which is broken because
as they died, their face slowly lost similarity to ours. They just became blank like mannequin faces,
and they just kind of turned into dust, and they're sitting in a trash bag.
Yeah, we have Epic Gamer Dust. If anyone would like to buy a Gamer Dust, we can pee in it too if you'd like Gamer Pee Dust. Gamer Mud, actually.
You know how hard it would be if
we can pee in it.
People were like, "Hey, can we buy your Gamer Pee?" And like you have to pee in like jars.
That 1 second interlude, I mean the 5 minutes that we were fighting them, really got us off track.
Really did.
French.
So I had French class. I was taking it for 2 years. I didn't like French. My teacher knew this. She knew I wasn't going to try in my second year because I gave up. I stopped. Whatever they tell you about high school, you don't need 2 foreign language classes to pass. It's a lie. You don't need them. I failed my second year.
But we don't need 2 foreign languages?
No, you don't.
What, bro? Why did I do them?
Because I failed my second year of French and I'm still going to graduate on time.
Okay. Really?
Kyler failed both years. Kyler failed French with a 2%.
He tried though, didn't he?
No, he just didn't do anything.
Yeah, he tried to fail.
Yeah, he did.
Right? He Kyler's very epic.
So me and Kyler, we are the ones that didn't work. Everybody else kind of did work, but me and him were the main offenders, right? We sat in the class.
The ill intent.
We were the ones with the ill intent. So we sat in this class with my buddy Josh, and my buddy Al, and my buddy Jolie. And they did work, and me and Kyler talked the whole time. And then we got them off topic, and they didn't and they didn't work the whole time. So one of these days,
the main offender spread the ill intent like a virus.
Yes. And then one of these days, pestilence! I smell pestilence.
Pestilence.
Anyway, the teacher comes up to us, and she's like, boys. And
Boys.
we're like, teacher.
We're like, ma'am.
Madam.
Boys.
No, we
woman.
madam. we say madam.
Madame. Mon chéri.
Something like that.
Hello, mi amigo.
And she's like, I know you're not going to do your work. And we were like, you're absolutely right.
Because
and
she does nothing but play World of Warcraft,
she does play World of Warcraft.
I've been told...
She doesn't play it during class.
she
She very actively teaches.
Okay. I was never in French. I just heard the French students, such as yourself, say, she plays World of Warcraft a lot.
She does. But
do you have World of Warcraft?
Class. Not downloaded.
What's that? On your computer. What's W-O... I can't read the other letter. W-O-L?
It was some game that Zach had me try.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Come on, Zach.
So, she comes up to us, and she's like, boys. And we're like, madam. And she's like, boys, I know you're not going to do your work in this class.
Okay, no, you're not going to do
your work in this class. Ho, ho, ho. And we were like, that's right. And she's like,
oh, that's
okay,
right.
You can sit in the class and talk. But do not talk while I'm talking.
But do not do it.
Do not talk while I'm teaching in front of the class. And we were like, yes, madam. And she went to her desk, and me and Kyler were sitting there making jokes. And somehow, I don't know how we got there, but I go, cowabunga, dude! And then me and him started cracking up in the back of class. And she's like, boys! Boys! And we're like, yes, Madam Rogers. And she's like,
dude.
Get out of my class!
Leave! Get out of my class, to come yet!
I'm trying to do very poor French accent. She's like, get out of my class! No, boys, get out. Go walk in the hallway for the rest of the hour. Which I gotta say, worst punishment I've ever had. I had to leave class and then walk around.
That was pretty bad,
That was real bad.
As a freshman? Oh, no. What a terrible
I was a sophomore. So me and Kyler left
Jolie
class.
wasn't around in sophomore year,
I thought she was.
I swear this was your freshman year, dude.
No, it was sophomore, dude. I'm telling you, because that's the only year I didn't try.
Oh, you just didn't try sophomore?
Not for French.
What about junior year? Did you try?
I didn't have French.
In general.
Kind of.
Okay, fair enough. Cowabunga, dude.
Cowabunga, dude.
That's all you said?
Yeah.
She walked away silent.
We started laughing really hard.
Yeah.
And she's like, boys, get out of my class. And so me and Kyler left and walked around for the rest of the hour talking. And that was it. That's the memory.
So if turtles don't like straws, then why do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sip on Sprite with straws?
That's true.
Facts. While they're eating their pizza.
Kyler likes bendy straws.
Dude, I like the twirly straws.
Twirly straws?
You know the ones that are like...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I had like 3 of those growing up. I also had Pez dispensers.
Pez?
Does anyone remember Pez?
Yes, everybody remembers Pez.
Okay, do you have a Pez dispenser?
Not on me.
Did you have a Pez dispenser?
Yes, but I usually broke them within like a week of having them.
How are you that retarded?
The thing came up and I'd snap it off.
Did you eat a lot of Pez?
It did.
Pez is awesome.
Pez is pretty
Can we find
awesome.
Pez tonight?
Yeah, you could probably go to Walmart and get Pez, dude.
Okay, we're gonna go get Pez after the podcast.
That is
how that is.
After time traveling.
Something tells me they went out of business, and I don't know if any.
No, I bet you could find Pez.
It's not like a statement that I've heard. It's not a statement that's even relevant. It's just something I believe to be true deep down that Pez might have gone out of business, and I just don't know it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But in those 2 months of time traveling, I really want some Pez.
Yeah, I do too. I'm also kind of hungry, so.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, we're about at the almost 25-minute mark.
Okay, we've got to have some more school anecdotes.
More
than leaving school and going to Taco Bell, saying cowabunga dude in French class.
You told a story.
Having a gay ship.
Tell the sexy story.
8th grade.
8th?
That's where we're starting this.
That was 8th grade?
Okay.
That was an 8th. I thought it was 5th grade.
Absolutely not.
Whoa.
I didn't. No.
Whoa.
8th grade.
Whoa.
Anyway, I'm in class. I'm not in class, actually, because the day just started. And so I have I'm a TA in 8th grade because I was a very smart boy back then. I think I might be still.
Oh yeah, it's big brain time.
I had epic poop discussions with the poop seminar boys.
Yes.
And we did some, yeah. Okay, so I got to school as per usual. It was the day before spring break, and also the day before a very close friend of mine had to move back to the hell. Where is she going? Fountain? Yeah, Fountain. Anyway, so I didn't have that in mind. All I had in mind was, dude, it is the day before spring break. I am going to do an epic gamer moment thing. And I was called upon to do the announcements that day. Because I remember a couple days before then, I had come to my English teacher, who was in charge of the announcements, and said, hey, would you be okay if I did the announcements Thursday? You know, the day before spring break, and, you know, the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff. Anyway, so I'm ready. It's like 7:40. The school, school just started. And I'm not 100% sure if I've told the story on this podcast before. I feel like I might have, but I'm going to do it ad nauseum.
Well, we've been busy the time traveling scrambled.
It scrambled our memory,
yes,
right?
A little bit.
So
if we forget things, that's why.
We're really leaning into this canon. Anyway, so I am ready to do the announcements. I've got the phone, which the phone was connected to the PA. So I've got the phone in my hands. All of the class of Miss Steven, it was Miss Steven, my English teacher, all of her classes watching, right?
Could you technically...
And the entire school's listening.
Could you technically say that at that moment you had two phones?
What do you mean?
You had one phone in your hand and then your phone in your pocket. So
at that point, I had two phones.
I had two phones, one for
phones.
The plug and one for the hose.
Yeah, one for the plug, which was the PA, one for the hose, which was in my pocket.
Right.
So the hose phone was put away. The plug phone was the Plug phone was in my
the Plug.
The Plug. Go follow Plug or whatever on Instagram. It's a meme page that our friend Sagan did or did not make.
No, we don't know if he made it.
We don't know if he made it. We just have an assumption. Anyway, so I got the Plug phone in my hand. I've got the voice in my vocal cords. I'm about to spit.
Where the hell?
I'm about to spit some patriotic ass Pledge of Allegiance type stuff right now.
Can you recite the Pledge of Allegiance exactly for those who don't know?
For those who don't know, I will stand up, put my hand over my heart, and this is. I'm going to even do it.
I gotta stand.
I'm relatively the same height then as I am now, so we have a pretty accurate depiction. Still the same basic haircut.
There's no flag in here.
We'll point. Where do they pray in Islam? East.
I don't know.
Let's pretend that's east, and
that was east.
Let's pray to Islam in the direction. Okay. And I got on the phone and I said, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a sexy day, Panthers. And I put the plug phone down, and I put the hoe phone in my hand, and I opened Pinterest and went to class. Anyway, I'm in my TA, right? My teacher aide from Mr. Shepard. Shepard and Shepard Incorporated, that's what we called ourselves.
Did you happen to be related?
No. Well, actually, we have a theory that we're distant cousins. My grandfather, Dave Shepard, my dad's dad, happens to have a lot of cousins with the last name Shepard, and I think our names are spelled identical except for an extra P, and we know of a family member area, a tribe of Shepards that kind of moved away from our family and added a P. I've heard that anyway, because I've asked about Mr. Shepard being related.
I would like to ask: is it a tribe of shepherds or a gaggle of shepherds?
It's a squirm of shepherds.
A squirm,
like a squirm of worms.
A school of shepherds.
It's a school because they're all teachers.
Yes.
So it's a school of shepherds.
It's a school of shepherds.
So yeah, every one of my family's a teacher. I worked for a teacher named Shepard in my 8th grade year. Shepard and Shepard Incorporated, right? So I go to class. It's my TA. All the little 6th graders that are there, and I'm in 8th grade, right? They're all the 6th graders in math class. Mr. Shepard's math class are there, and they're like, "Whoa, God, that was so funny, dude! So Mr. Shepard, and I look at him and he gives me a freaking high five. He's like, dude, that was really cool, man. You stuck it to the man. Something like that. I don't freaking
Radical!
I was an 8th grader saying sexy on the intercom after the Pledge of Allegiance.
Radical!
Anyway, probably anti-Semitic. Who knows?
Radical!
What's that mean?
Against Jews, like you.
Anyway. I'm not Jewish!
Okay.
I'm not! I am not Jewish!
Epic. We should have Sagan edit this.
Maybe we will.
He wants to be our editor anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I get back into my class that I'm TAing for. I sit down at my little desk that I grade things on with the computer in front of me, and I'm starting to put in some grades into the grade book. I only have a few that day, I remember that morning, so I had my phone for the hose in my pocket, and I had my iPad in my backpack. and I was, because we were not given laptops as we are in high school back in my middle school. So I had my iPad, got the iPad in the back. The horse dog is attached, and the
hat is mighty black.
Oh,
it's been 2 months. That's not a meme anymore, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it can't be a meme anymore.
It's been 2 months.
Wonder if your little brother's still singing it.
No, he likes sweater weather now.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah.
Wait, how did you know that? We've only been back.
Because my clone told me. He's
dead. He's dead now. Okay, he's bleeding on the floor still.
No, he's a pile of ashes on the floor.
So the cannon has been ripped. Anyway, we repaired it.
See, the thing is...
Let's repair it with flex tape.
The time travel is scrambling with our heads a little bit, so we're seeing...
Oh, I see. And if we ever do have a canon mix-up, flex tape will repair a multitude of sins.
Yes.
So, that's canon.
We're just so overly hydrated right now.
Yeah, I've been just drinking straight water for like a straight amount of straight minutes.
See, and
I'm that gay.
If you drink enough water, you'll start having hallucinations. Like if you drink enough...
Is that true?
Yeah, I found it out before we time traveled.
Oh.
Definitely wasn't a couple days ago, though, that I found it out.
Oh. Yeah. So when Mom found poop sock, she was hallucinating, because my mom does drink a lot of water.
Yes.
She's a hydro homie.
No. I mean, if you drink insane amounts of water, like almost lethal doses of water, you'll start hallucinating.
That's awful.
But right now, we're so overly hydrated, because we're hydro homies, that we're hallucinating bodies on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking my coffee in Mr. Shepard's class, and I'm grading papers, I'm not grading them. He grades them. I just enter them into Power School. I'm entering them into Power School, and, every once in a while, I'm going to say this right now, D70, don't get mad, but sometimes kids would be like, dude, I'm really struggling right now. Could you bump me up a couple points? It was just a homework assignment. And I did it because I'm a kind-hearted homie. So, anyway, yeah, I was basically, I was monkey, right? So
you might get sued.
I might, but I don't care because all they have is evidence. So all they have is audio confession.
An audio confession.
This is not a confession.
It's a fictional story.
It's a fictional story. It's not though, but it is. Who knows? Anyway, for the 50 billionth time. Now I'm done grading papers. It took like 5 seconds, right? It was only like 4 papers I had to enter in. All of a sudden, the dean of students, Mr. Redacted,
Mr.
and the principal, Mr. Redacted, came in and they were like, Nakayo, come with us.
Redacted.
And I stood up and I shook in my boots. And I shook in my Converse, actually. And Mr. Shepard looks at me and I look at him and I'm like, Mr. Shepard, please, like, defend me. And Mr. Shepard looks at them and he's like, what do you need him for? And they're like, don't worry about it. So I go with them.
Forget about it.
You'll never see him again.
You'll never see him again. This guy's getting whacked.
Oh, yeah. This guy's getting whacked.
So, forget about it. Get the hell out of here.
Luca Brazzi sleeps with the fishes. So I was about to go sleep with the fishes, right? I'm in the hallway, and the first thing I remember hearing was the dean, Mr. Redacted, say, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? And this was only like 10 minutes after I'd just done the pledge and said that. And I'm like, oh no, that was a really bad decision that I didn't think through. In hindsight, it wasn't. That was literally the probably stupidest thing that they ever could have given me in-school suspension for. So spoiler alert, I got in-school suspension. So you know what that consisted of? Me being in-school suspension in the office all day. And it was the day before spring break, so I didn't have any work to catch up on. And they called my dad. He really did not care. And I sat down, and I opened my iPad, put in my earbuds, and watched Good Mythical Morning for 7 straight hours.
How? How can you sit and do something like that for 7 straight hours?
It was boring. And I was looking at the time consistently. But it was kind of enjoyable because I didn't have to do anything. The only bad part about it was the friend I had mentioned going to Fountain, and this was her last day, was very, 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 very mad.
But if she was a more supportive friend, she would have been happy for you.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't supportive. Anyway, so got wrecked. I got yelled at by her. And this is the last day. This was my last day, and I wanted to see you. And I can't see you again because I'm moving forever. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. There's really nothing else I can say. My mom picked me up later that day, and she brought me a Starbucks, and she said, I apologize. That was the gayest thing that ever could have happened. It's spring break. Let's enjoy ourselves.
You know, she just should have pulled you out of school early. What are they going to say? No, he's in suspension. Like, they can't do that.
Yeah, well, she's at work, and so is my dad. And later, a couple weeks later, I'm at my grandma and grandpa's, my mom's side, and Grandpa says to me, dude, why didn't you text or call me? I would have gotten you out 10 minutes after they put you in there. And I was like, hindsight 2020, why didn't I think of all the connections I could have used there? I was in school suspension doing nothing for 7 hours. So, anyway, have a sexy day, Panthers. We'll talk at you next week.
Have a sexy day, Cougars, because all of our viewers are pedophiles.
Oh, they're 2 months older. We haven't aged. Oh, no.
No. They're pedophiles. They're Cougars, because Cougars go for younger people.
I understand. But we haven't aged for 2 months, and they're all old now.
Oh, man.
So they're Cougars.
That's only if they have a crush on us. Do you guys have a crush on us? Leave it in the comments.
Leave a comment if you have a crush on us.
Leave it in the comments below.
And why? Why do you have a crush on us?
Yeah, tell us why. Go into detail. Help us go. We might just respond if you say something.